clarity, I'm just going to have it ask me all the questions. We'll respond really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and see what it says.
Let's start there, because I think that's actually huge. I mean, this happens all the time, and I see this in a million different forms. We're humans, so like we make mistakes with stuff in life, I would call that maybe like a potential like quality control. But like so much of it is when you make mistakes is how you own it and how you respond. And I don't think people like that is a lost art. That like, there's just one example. Like if you have clients for more than like 3 months, as the churn model, as we kind of talked about a little bit off air, you're going to screw something up. Like it's just, or misunderstands something that they asked you for. And like knowing how to, do, I don't even want to say damage control, but like to make it right, like to turn lemons into lemonade.
Yeah. All right, well, let me type this out here in a minute. I'll read it to everybody because it's hard to read on the screen. Finish up real quick here a minute. All right.
So that last prompt is really smart. And I think, by the way, I just want to add, usually folks who've had employees find this easier than folks who haven't, because it's, you're used to like you tell an employee to go do something and they come back and it's not quite perfect like what you had in mind, and then you need to refine what you tell them. So this is like a ask me questions to help gather the information to provide an effective response. That's really clever.
Well, and I want to say, I find it talking to ChatGPT like I might an employee or a team member is really helpful. It's helpful. So what I need to write an email to a client about an error on how we're going to respond. We provided keyword information that was good, but for the wrong audience. We will fix this. Please ask me questions to gather information you need in order to provide me with effective response email. Now, I could have it ask me one question at a time, but for sake of clarity, I'm just going to have it ask me all the questions. We'll respond really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and see what it says. So it says, to help me write an effective response, I need some information. One, what's the name and designation of the client you're addressing? So I'm not going to be totally candid there, but we'll just say it's ABC. We'll put it in ABC Manufacturing. I really don't need a designation. I'm not sure. We'll just say CEO Wayne Smith. 2, what's the nature of the business and the client's project? So they manufacture wooden bowls from trees, and we are building a new website. Sorry, making this up as I go along. So hopefully it makes sense when we're done here. 3, the intended audience for the keyword information. So we should have, let's see, intended, I don't need to tell it the intended audience, it knows. So intended audience was to be people wanting to buy bowls as corporate gifts. And what audience did the error affect? So that should be good. 4, how did we become aware of the error? Client emailed us. 5, what specific steps will your team take to correct the error? Redo keyword research and respond to client today. 6, what's the estimated time frame for resolving the issue? Today. And 7, will there be any potential impact on the project timeline? No. 8, are there any additional measures you plan to take to prevent such errors in the future? Yes, but I'm not going to detail them. 9, would you like to offer any compensation or goodwill? Nope. All right, let's see what it says. So, subject, correction of keyword information for ABC Manufacturing's website. Dear Mr. Smith, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to address the issue that has come to our attention regarding the keyword information provided for the website of ABC Manufacturing. We recently received your email notifying us of an error in the keyword information we provided. The data was intended for the audiences interested in purchasing wooden bowls as corporate gifts, but we mistakenly targeted the wrong audience. Please accept our sincere apologies for this oversight. Our team has already begun the process of correcting the mistake by redoing the keyword research. We will ensure that the new data accurately represents the intended audience for your wooden bowls. We plan to complete this process and send you the updated keyword information by the end of today. We want to assure you this error will not impact the project timeline or deliverables. In order to prevent such mistakes in the future, we will implement additional quality control measures during the keyword research and review process. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation, and we will remain committed to delivering a successful website project for ABC Manufacturing. If you have any concerns or questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you for your continued trust in our service. Pretty darn good.
Can I just add, by the way, like if you actually send this to a client, like, you know, obviously we're using a fictitious wooden bowls example, just kind of make a point, but you get like brownie points times 1,000. Like, I just want to quickly like illustrate the difference. Hey guys, if you like this video, you'll probably also like our free Facebook group, Beyond Agency Profits, Agency Lifestyle Design. You can get free copies of the book inside here. I look ridiculous. We're doing weekly Q&As, giving answers to all your questions. Some of the best, smartest, brightest people. We've got lots of industry leaders doing 7, 8 figures and beyond. It's a literal who's who of the brightest agency owners that I know, as well as lots of tips on scaling and stuff, books that work. So if you're not already part of it, you're going to want to be part of it. So make sure to click the link. I put it in the description of the video as well as in the pinned top comment below. So just scroll down and you can join, and it's totally free.